afternoon! SMS number 1, actually back for doing a proper Transformers toy review. It's been a little while, don't seem to do many of them anymore, I just seem to moan at the camera. I do quite like moaning at the camera, I will be doing that lots more, I'm ever so sorry. Today we are going to be dealing with the hot and cold running phenomenon that is Power Core Combiner's SKYBURST. Firstly, I would say I quite like him. I do really quite like him, but I can't quite work out. There's some really good stuff, and there's some really kind of disappointing stuff. Let's get it. You've got drones. The 4 drones are just exactly that, drones. Now, one of the first things I was going to say is there's an awful lot of waffling on the interweb at the moment going, I don't like the drones, I don't want them to be drones, they need to have brains of their own, drones are rubbish. Well, to be fair, I've been watching my G1 and there's quite a lot of talk about drones in there. So, I mean, the idea is 25 years old, it's as old as the G1. So, because everyone loves the G1 at the moment, and it seems to be either you're G1 or you're not G1, and you can't seem to be both at the moment unless you get deemed sitting on the proverbial fence, then shut up! G1 is good, everything else is good, it's all good.
Virus database has been updated.
I don't have a virus! So let's have a quick look at, let's move some of these to the side and let's look at the badass bad boy to start with. SKYBURST! Now he is a plane with a robot based underneath. He's got little landing gear there, he's got landing gear that comes out of the leggies so you can sit him down. Now, okay, the first thing I would say about SKYBURST is SKYBURST is very Firefox. He's unbelievably like Firefox. I half expect the cockpit to open and Dirty Harry get out, which would be cool. He's also extremely like, and I'm very pleased because no one else has made this comparison yet, but Silverbolt! He's very Silverbolt-ish. If I park one next to the other, I'm going to have to move the camera slightly, but if I park one next to the other, look, they're very similar. I like that. It's like they're carrying on the theme, because aerial bot combiner kit. So you've got Silverbolt, that would have been the torso section. You've got SKYBURST, which would have been the torso section. And it's like they've really done their best to have a kind of commemorative harken back to what it was supposed to be in the first place. So yeah, very nice little plane mode. Really quite like it. Let's fold all the undercarriage away to start with. Now when I got it, these bits here have to be just right. These bits here are very poorly... Okay, one of the first things I'm going to explain is, for a bunch of toys that are just supposed to plug into each other for full effect, it took me quite a while, and it took me about 3 different YouTube videos to actually work out how this bugger's supposed to go together. It's not intuitive. You do the way you think it's supposed to go, and it doesn't go like that. It's very frustrating and annoying. Now that may be me being a tard, and if that's the case then that's fine, but reading this from the instructions on how to do it is unclear. One of the good things about it is there is an awful lot of opportunity on here for pop-off, and it doesn't do it. It's very anti-pop-off. Even Pew managed to, not keep calling him Pew, but even Pew managed to put one of these together without popping anything off, which was quite cool. So, yeah, transformation, flip the legs up, turn this whole piece over like that, take the armies, and they're clipped into, there's hooks under there, which if I pull that out, you've got to pull it to the side and then up, and you can see the hooks that they plug into. So then again to the side and then up, and then you take the hinges that the arms are on and you move it all up and out the way, so you give him star jumps. Then you take the back section there and you just fold it in half, and there you have essentially SKYBURST. Now I must say that this is, in my opinion, fail. Epic fail. Massively epic fail. This is a cheesy Channel 5, 4 o'clock in the afternoon on a Sunday movie kind of epic fail. And the reason? Individually, he's okay. But if you compare this to the Power Core Combine, if like Backwind and whatever his face, Searchlight and Backwind, okay, or Huffer, or with SKYBURST, or, you know, they're quite good little toys. They're okay. They're good representations of what they're supposed to be. This isn't. This is poor, especially in robot mode. I'm unenthusiastic about it. I don't like it an awful lot. It is, however, kind of secondary, because I don't really think anyone's ever going to play with it in this place. The head does move. It's on a ball joint, but it's got this big plastic plate behind it, so it's no good to anyone, really. So let's get to the crux of the matter. Let's turn him into torso mode. So you turn the legs sideways, you dig your nails in. You've got to have nails for these guys, because you need to hook out, you can see in there, look, you need to hook out the combiner pegs. So hook the combiner pegs out, and then lift all of this up. Now I must admit that this doesn't really come particularly fluently to me, which I'm a bit ashamed about. That's got to pop back. This is going to pop off an awful lot, look. It just falls off, so we'll take that off for the moment. And then you take the combiner head, push it up from underneath, and then so let's show the combiner head. Let's have a go. There, our combiner head. Ooh, it's quite nice. It's quite nice. The only way to move it back is to move it back on the hinge. It doesn't really look forward. It's a bit fixed. It could have done with a ball joint if you ask me, but it's okay. It's nice. It's got a good face. It's got no light piping, which again bugs me. 20 quid toy, you'd expect it to have light piping. So that then, one folds up inside the other, so you can't see his head. And then you take the armies, push the armies up. Hang on, something's not working right. See what I mean? It's not intuitive at all. There we go, now it's worked. You need to get the arms back and out properly so they'll fit in. So, one of the big problems that I've seen with the helicopter one that I'm going to buy, Searchlight, is you've got to get these in place, and then these hook under there. Okay? So there again, that spins and hooks under the top half of the body. Now, that in itself, let's get it in. There we go. So, that one's... come on, in. And that one's in. There we go. So you can see the arm assemblies come round at the back from where it was. It's on a double elbow hinge there. So you just push it up so these click in. Now, what this has got that the helicopter one doesn't is those holes there plug onto these pegs here. So you go pluggy pluggy and pluggity plug plug plug. If you can get the arms sort of situated right. Which gives the whole torso section a little bit of... you can move it around and it's all one piece now. It's all coherent and stuck together. All you've now got to do is open the wings out a bit and just push that back until it goes a little click, and then push it back until it goes a little click. Push it back, click and click, and there we go. Now you are set up torso mode. Torso mode, where it looks really, really stupid unless you've got the rest of the bits put on him. But I think once you've got him together, yeah, I'm pleased with it. This is quite good. This is okay. The standard robot mode is absolutely pitiful. So let's have a look at the reason why we're here. Oh, hang on. Before I do anything, let's plug him together like he's supposed to be. Poppity poppity pop pop. There, see, and then that covers the back section up. A minicom port. We'll talk about those in a moment. One of them. One of them. Actually, I'll tell you what. Part 2! I'm going to go to part 2 because I want to talk about the appendages properly. So, part 2. Okay? Right, I'll be back in a sec.